In this video, I'm going to talk about how you should approach your political science class. There are many different reasons for attending higher education. One of them is human capital acquisition. Basically, that just means learning stuff, learning new skills that'll prepare you for the job market. Another reason is signaling. You might have skills and experience already, but you need to signal to your employer that you have the right credentials. So you come to college or university for a degree or diploma, certificate as a signal to potential employers. Might be for social reasons. Maybe you want to play sports, you want to meet friends, or you just want to work on personal growth and development before starting your career. Could also be an intrinsic motivation. You just love learning and you want to pursue knowledge for the sake of doing it. Those are all different motivations for attending higher education. I'm going to focus on the first one, knowledge acquisition. In the college system or in university, it works very similar. You have classrooms, labs, placements, and you learn new information that better equips you for the job market. You acquire new knowledge. Essentially, you're updating your worldview with the new information. That's what's called a Bayesian way to think about it. There's the before you come to college, you leave with more information, different way to look at the world. But sometimes in political science class, that doesn't happen. Sometimes as people are learning new concepts from a textbook or from the academic literature or from their instructor, they might just disagree and say, no, that is not true. They might reject that information. And why does that happen? Well, there are different reasons why students might reject information in their political science class. One is biased information. They might already come to college with pre-existing ideas about the political world. Could be also an issue of source reliability. They might have learned their information from people they trust in their family, politicians, or media figures, and therefore they're unlikely to accept the new information. They're going to accept information that aligns with their pre-existing beliefs, and they might reject the information that doesn't align with those. Part of this could be the nature of political content. When people are exposed to political content, it isn't through textbooks or the academic literature. They often encounter it through their social feeds. Maybe you watch it on YouTube or podcasts or through your social media feeds. That content that people are exposed to is generally affective. It's designed to be emotional. It's not necessarily designed to be informative. Those could be feelings of attachment. It could be designed to make you feel part of a political movement or a community. Might be feelings of indignation. You might hate a certain outgroup, or you might see behavior that you find objectionable. And that can be reinforced by the social connections or parasocial connection that you have with the podcast hosts or the news personalities or the social media influencers. That's part of the design. Political content that you encounter is generally designed for an emotional reaction. It's not designed to be informative. That makes politics very personal for people. By the time they come to a political science classroom, they may already have intense feelings, well-established systems of values and beliefs that they've acquired over time. That's not what political science is about. Political science is studying politics. It is an analytical exercise. When we're studying politics, we're trying to categorize things. Does it have certain characteristics? Or does it not? Is it a parliamentary system or is it a presidential system? And then we try and look at the performance of different institutions. For example, do monarchies perform better than republics? Do the legislative outputs differ in bicameral chambers versus unicameral chambers? That's what political science is about. Categorizing things, studying things. Might be looking for relationships in the data. It might be looking for trends over time. Has certain outcomes changed over time? Have preferences of voters changed over time? Different segments of the electorates? All of those things. Sometimes it even involves looking at historical texts, legal documents, and court decisions. Those are the types of things that you engage in political science class. Think of it as a crude example as having a favorite flavor of ice cream. Maybe you like chocolate, maybe you like vanilla, maybe you like a weird purple kind. That's your favorite flavor of ice cream. That's personal. If you're somebody that studies ice cream, that's not really what you care about. You might think about market share or sales, seasonal variations, ingredients, Does one flavor sell better than another flavor? That's an analytical way of thinking about ice cream. Same goes for politics. Your own politics is personal. It's part of who you are and how you see the world. But political science is analytical. It's trying to explain the political world based on data and observations. That's a key distinction to keep in mind when you're studying political science.